Emma Raducanu has been tipped to reach the top 5 and even go all the way to world number 1 by former world number 4 Huba. The Bromley teenager stunned the sporting world when she became the first qualifier in history to win a Grand Slam at the US Open last summer while aged just 18 and ranked at number 150 in the world. Raducanu has recently received criticism for a string of early losses so far in what is her first full season on tour as a pro. She has so far won 4 of her 10 matches since becoming the surprise US Open champion, leading to comments that she is losing the respect of her fellow players in the locker room. The world number 12 defended herself from claims that her sponsorships were serving as a distraction that resulted in her losses, while the likes of Nick Kyrgios also stood up for the young Brit, and now former top 5 player has also joined Raducanu's corner. Huba, a now retired 12-time title winner, has explained that the US Open champion needs another year or 2 to adjust to life on tour before she could go on to reach the top of tennis. In the next year and a half, 4 or 5 players will emerge who will hopefully work it out among themselves, play the finals against each other and thus ensure that we get real top matches again, Huba told Eurosport Germany, speaking about the future of women's tennis. At the moment everything is very close together, so it's difficult to name one. For me, Emma Raducanu is someone who can play up front in the future. The 1996 Australian Open finalist made some big predictions for Raducanu's future but noted that the 19-year-old still needed time to adjust, with the US Open just her 4th ever professional event when she walked away as the champion. Huba continued, she has everything to be a top 5 player and maybe even make it to number 1. Emma needs another year or 2 to become consistent and really show what she can do. Raducanu herself has admitted that her main goal this year, in her first season as a pro, was to improve even if it meant first-round losses at every event. Speaking on the expectations on her results during Indian Wells, where she reached the 3rd round and lost to Petra Martic, the Brit said, "I feel like that probably happened after the US Open. I think everyone just suddenly expected me to win everything, and clean up everything I played." Her 3rd round showing in Indian Wells is her best of the year so far. At the Australian Open, she beat fellow former US Open champion Sloane Stephens in the 1st round before losing in the 2nd while suffering with severe blistering. She has since received byes straight to round 2 as a top seed in her tournaments since but lost her opening matches in the likes of Sydney and Miami, and was forced to retire in the 3rd set of her opening match in Guadalajara. But Raducanu has admitted she has already achieved something that would have previously made her year, saying, realistically before that US Open title, if you would have said to me last year, Emma, what is your goal for the year? I'd be like, okay, I want to win 1 round in the main draw of a Grand Slam. I did that in Australia. That to me last year probably would have made my year, to be honest.